Hello everybody, welcome to this week's episode of New Arrivals, and today we're going to be picking 4 beautiful guitars again. Last week we had a selection of a couple of nice ones, of course. It was the Gallagher that won, not by large, it was quite even. Personally, I really like the E22. It was E22, right? Yeah. Okay, the Eastman. Beautiful guitar as well, but obviously the Gallagher, it's a bit of a rare bird as well, so beautiful guitar. Today, I'm gonna pick 4 brand new ones as well, so let's have a look. Well, this might be interesting to have a quick look at. We got 2 Stevens guitars. This one is the JA. Let's first get them both. Stevens, obviously a German guitar builder. We've had a couple of guitars throughout the years. Builds a wide variety of guitars. I suspect that this is a jumbo model. And this one is Stevens arch top. I guess it will be an arch top. So yeah, let's open them both at the same time. All right, maple back and sides, spruce top. So it seems, I'm fairly confident that Stevens is not active as a guitar builder anymore, but it's a well-respected builder. Like I said, builds from parlor models all the way through archtop guitars. And we just got in these 2. I had to see them. The archtop 2. It's again a probably hand-carved maple back. Most likely an Adirondack top. Probably hand-carved too. I'm not sure what pickup is in there, but it's yeah, beautiful flame maple neck too. Nice guitars by Stevens. Not gonna pick them because there's so many guitars to pick. So honorable mention though. A case like this stands out to me at least, and it's in fact not a brand new one. Over here we have a 1930 National Triolian. So a 1930 National Triolian, it really stands out with the sunburst. I just looked it up. 1930 was a bit of an interesting time because in 1930 they changed this walnut sunburst to a pea green sunburst, which is a complete different color. For me, this is really the iconic look of National. Rory Gallagher played one like this, so it really stands out. This one is in a surprisingly good condition. Actually, this was bought handpicked by Richard when he was in Dallas to the vintage guitar show. He brought this one back home because of its immaculate condition. Spent some time in the workshop to make it all right. I think it had a neck reset. It comes with the original cone, and it really is nicely kept throughout the years. It's pretty hard to tell that it's over 90 years old, but it surely is. So this is going to be my first pick for this week's New Arrivals. So when I was getting the Stevens and when I was putting it back, I saw this case. It's obviously a 70s, 80s Gibson case. Now I saw the tag on it, which made me a little bit afraid whether I should get it out or not, because in all fairness, there's not much I can tell about this one, but I'm very curious to what it looks like. This is a Les Paul Custom Artisan from 1980. And not just that, it's the Moog with a special circuitry. So everything about this guitar is 80s, except for perhaps the condition. You could say it's almost brand new. We got triple action switches over here that for sure have a lot to do with the sound. As of now, I don't know what they do, but I think it makes your sound more 80s than it already could be. It being an artisan, of course, you have the cutaway. We have a big cavity here. And another thing that isn't 80s about the guitar is the weight. It's quite good, even for a guitar with so much, well, iron on it as well, with electronics on it. And as you can see, condition is immaculate, pretty good. Hardly any buckle rash. Of course, the five-piece maple mahogany neck, very iconic for the 70s and 80s as well. So 1980. But the other guitar that I just saw, that's probably the guitar I'm going to pick. Very curious for. So why wait any longer? Straight out of Texas. Just had that guitar from the Dallas International Guitar Show. This one was built in Texas by the folks over at Collings. There's a couple of things that stand out when I look at this guitar. It's a 00, but it's a 0014 fret. And the full name is the 002 HATS. 14 fret. It's a rather large name for a pretty small guitar. But because of the satin, you hardly see anywhere. There's no need to polish this one. Even the pickguard looks brand new. So at first I thought it was brand new. So yeah, it being a pretty small body, of course the 00 size with the 14 fret, you can expect a little bit more low end, a bit more mid-range, but it also has the typically scooped sound spectrum of the Indian rosewood back and sides with the spruce top. So yeah, this is going to be my second pick because I want to hear this one. That's that. Anything else over here? Well, of course, plenty, but let's take a look at the photos. All these are yet to be photographed. And there was one I know came in, and that's this one. Let's have a look. So back to the 70s era of Gibson. This is a 1975 Les Paul with P90s. So I took this guitar in a couple of weeks ago. It came in from an older lady that we've met a couple of months ago, maybe over a year ago now, that was selling the guitars for her late brother. He was a true collector. This one is probably the one that is most played, as it should be. It's a Les Paul. This one also required a refret. Actually, when it came in, the frets were all right, except the frets were through the binding. So we wanted to restore the guitar with brand new frets so it's ready to be played. This one, in fact, does have the buckle rash. It's got all the wear. The sunburst is nicely faded, so it's not as bright, but a bit more sweet. And I think that's also a nice bridge to the P90s here. This is going to be my third pick. One that stands out as well. We don't feature these a lot. We've had a couple of Ramirez's recently, but this one is a 1972 Primera, so a 1A, with Brazilian rosewood back and sides. Obviously, it's got the sidus and everything you need with it. If you're a classical player, if you're looking for a guitar with some extra boom, well, a Brazilian rosewood guitar definitely has that power that you're looking for. This one is in quite good condition. The only thing is somebody placed some markers here on the side, which isn't done too nicely, but the moment you start playing this guitar and you hear the sound, quickly forget about that. I'm hesitant whether I should pick this one because it sounds really, really good. I'm just gonna invite you to come to the store and play it, okay? I'm gonna move on to my fourth pick, for which we have to go into the store because I saw it come in. We didn't select it, and that's fine. Milo, respect your choices, but you know, I think this one should be featured. So let's take a walk to the store and we'll see what I'm talking about. So we got a couple of Les Pauls, just a couple. There's a couple more there. The one I'm looking for is not on this wall. These are all the Gibsons we have. It's not an ES. It's right over here. So this is a Nik Huber Orca 59. Obviously it's based on a burst, so 1959 Gibson Les Paul. But Nik Huber is one of these boutique builders that does an incredible job in building guitars, finding the right balance in everything, respecting the tradition, but also implementing some modern features that make it a very enjoyable guitar, worth every penny. I'll try to take you through some of these highlights. First of all, we're looking at an amazing top here. Obviously it's maple, it's a hand-carved maple top. Obviously a solid top like that resonates beautifully. The back is mahogany, as it should be with a Les Paul. It's satin, so it's almost open pore, so there's no thick layers of lacquer there. He's got a very iconic neck carve. It's a bit of a signature right now, I would say, with a mahogany neck as well. And then in the front we got East Indian rosewood fretboard, maple bindings alongside the neck, so you got something beautiful to look at from the top down as well, and around the body too. Now Nik Huber works with either Klopman or Wessel. This one is equipped with the Klopman 59s. These two pickups are splittable as well, so you got the push-pull action going on, so you can split these humbuckers, which makes it a very versatile device. On top of that, Nik Huber has been building guitars for 25 years. This year, we're also celebrating our 25th anniversary at the Fellowship of Acoustics. So obviously, we got an amazing lineup. You'll be able to find some more information on the website. But we're also hosting some talks, some luthier talks, and Nik Huber is going to be there for a full Q&A session alongside Aaron Loudon, Kaufman Guitars, amongst others. So take a look there and ask all the questions to Nik Huber that you like. And this is my fourth pick. I need to hear this guitar. So worth the walk, I would say, right? And obviously we had the chance to highlight our beautiful store for those that haven't seen it before. We got the acoustic villa over here, and I want to quickly go upstairs. We got quite the promo going on at the moment. So this is one of 9 rooms over here. This is the Martin room, filled with all Martin guitars. All the guitars, obviously, they have a hang tag with all the information. This one's got an extra hang tag. All new US built Martin guitars come with a free little Martin. So buy this one, you get 2. So this is a promo that we've got going on until July, until the end of July. So this goes for web orders as well as sales in the store. So this might be an excellent time to actually buy that new Martin you've always been dreaming of, because that makes 2 brand new Martins. So come to the store, ring us up and ask about it, and we'll be happy to help you. Well, that about wraps it up. I had 4 guitars picked. Very curious to find out which one you think is the best one for this week's episode, and we'll try to do it all again next week. In the meantime, hit that like button, share it with your friends, subscribe, let us know which one you like the most, and happy to see you in the store. And enjoy the AC.